Hello, my name is Jonathan Rodney Joseph and my metric card number D-SUM19033042. Today I'd like to talk about GPWS, Ground Proximity Warning System. Generates advisory alerts and mandatory response warning to the flight crew in their respect proximity to terrain. SOPs will state the action required and whether there is any element of discretion in the response, depending on whether it is an alert or a warning which been generated. This may therefore mean that the flight crew will take the specified action. Example, initiating a mandatory terrain avoidance maneuver to climb away from the terrain. It should be noted that SOPs typically state that if the pilot has visual contact with the terrain during daylight and is assured that physical contact with the terrain is not a factor, then an alert may be ignored. However, should a warning be generated, a mandatory maximum rate climb is usually specified unless above a specified level. Such mandatory action may or may not have discretionary disregard conditions specified in the SOPs of a particular operator. For example, if it is VMC in daylight. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Mohd Aiman bin Mohd Ismail and I'm going to talk about the difference in global proximity warning system, and we are going to start with a mode 1, which is excessive barometric descent rate. The first one about the excessive barometric descent rate is that they has a sink rate where the aircraft would enter, and then when the approximate number of altitude or barrier has been entered by the aircraft, the warning system that would be released would be our aural alert, which would sound like sink rate, pull up, sink rate, pull up. This would be repeated about a few times, and then we have another one for mode 1, which is the pull up warning system, and the aural warning is being called whoop whoop, pull up, whoop whoop, pull up. And this is also the same with the previous or early sink rate warning, which they would repeat this warning system for a few times. That's all for mode 1, which is wind shear. Visual and aural wind shear warnings are given when several parameters such as ground speed, airspeed, barometric height, and rate of descent and radial altitude indicate the initial condition of entering an area of wind shear. Again, is with the terrain threat display, there is no scanning beam looking shed to avoid the condition entirely. Rather, the benefits from the system is derived from the fact that it allows the pilot to initiate the wind shear go around. This procedure is being used earlier would give the aircraft a greater probability of avoiding an accident. Mode and 7 warnings takes priority over all modes. And thank you for listening to my a little bit explanation about global proximity warning system.